everyone. Today I am going to be teaching you a really unique way of creating art called a continuous line drawing. And hopefully you've had a chance to watch the video that I have posted on Paul Klee, a very famous artist. And if not, you've watched maybe the slideshow that I put together. So we're going to base this work on his famous quote that is, a drawing is simply a line that goes for a walk. Okay, so our continuous line drawing is going to be rather interesting. And I have some materials here that I want to show you. You can use, but you don't need to use them all. So I want you to make a choice as to which ones you're going to use before you begin your project. Make sure all of your things are set out like mine are. So let me switch you over to this screen. All right, so I have my blank paper. All right, boys and girls, if you are out of paper, please use anything you can find. Even newspaper looks really, really nice behind any artwork you do, really, and colors still show up pretty well. Cardboard also will work. So I have my blank piece of paper. I have a Sharpie. I have just some regular markers. I have watercolor paints. And I have a cup with some paintbrushes and water, okay? I'm gonna take that cup, I'm gonna set it right aside up here. I'm going to take my watercolor paints and set them aside. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about if you are going to use markers or watercolor. And the reason I want you to make that decision now, oh my goodness, excuse me, I just sneezed. The reason I want you to make that decision now is because if you're going to use watercolor paints, your continuous line really needs to be done with a permanent marker. Typically, we use Sharpies, but any permanent marker will work fine, okay? Now, if you are going to use just markers or crayons, then you can use a black marker that is not permanent. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because I would like to do some painting today, and I'm going to use my permanent marker. All right, here goes. I'm going to start at the head up top, and I'm just going to do a nice circle, oval-ish. I'm going to come back down, and I think I'll put those ears in right now. Come back around. I'm going to start doing the neck and the shoulders. I'm going to go back up. Do the neck and the shoulders on this side. Oh, look at that. It's not even, but guess what? You can't erase. Kind of cool because no matter what you do, it's part of your artwork. You can't change it, right? So now I'm going to come up. I'm going to do some eyes. Watch how these eyes are done. Not the easiest. I'm going to go up. Make an eyebrow. Back down, and I'm going to do my nose. My nose is like a side view. Come back up here. I'm going to come to this side, and I'm going to go up, go over. Oh, those eyes are slanted. This is a little bit trickier for me than drawing regular, right? When I can't lift that up. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to come down, and we are going to do the bottom. Whoop, I hit a bump of the mouth. Come back over here. Come up, and I'm going to do some curly hair. Curly hair is a really fun way to do those continuous lines. There it is. That is a continuous line drawing for a face. The next thing I want to show you is maybe maybe something like a butterfly. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to get one more piece of paper and I'm going to quickly show you maybe how to do a butterfly. We'll try it. Ready? I'm going to start with the middle. And then I can just kind of make all these designs. It's actually a really fun creature to make because they do have really cool, unique patterns. You can do them any way you want. See if I can do this one a little bit symmetrical. There. That is a continuous line drawing. I never lifted up my marker until I was done. So boys and girls, now you can see both of them. Put them right here. And you can decide how you want to color them. Do you want to paint them, use crayons, or use some markers? When I'm done, I will show you the finished product. And I hope that you enjoy doing this project.